Nadeem Bukhari notes, Linguistics, Systems and Structures in Language. Para number 1. Language is a highly complex system of communication used by human beings. This system operates in coordination with other subsystems embedded in it. And each subsystem of language is a network of patterned relationships constituting the organization of language. Language as a whole is, then, characterized as a system, and more often as a hierarchically ordered arrangement of systems. In one view, the language system is constituted by the phonological, grammatical, semantic, and graphological systems. Para number 2. Phonological system. Language is basically a system of vocal sounds whose function is to communicate meaning. In any system, there are a limited number of items which operate according to some established patterns with reference to one another. For example, in the system of sounds of English, there are a definite number of sounds and these can be combined only in specific ways. Since the items in a language are composed of smaller items arranged in a limited number of ways, language is said to be structured at different levels. The basic unit in the phonological system of any language is called phoneme, classified into vowels and consonants. Vowels and consonants combine to make syllables, and syllables combine to make a foot. And feet combine to make a tone group. Para number 3. Syntactic system. In the hierarchy of the grammatical system of a language, the minimal meaningful unit is called a morpheme. A word consists of one or more of these morphemes. For instance, the word meaningful is made up of 3 meaningful units of morpheme, namely, mean, ing, full. Of these, however, only once mean can stand by itself, the others, though carrying some meaning, cannot so stand. The morpheme that can stand by itself is called a free morpheme and the one that cannot is called a bound morpheme. A word in isolation has very little meaning. In fact, a word has only a potential meaning. It is capable of carrying that meaning when it is used with other words in an organized manner. The way in which words are organized into larger units in a language is called the syntactic structure of the language, and this structure is as much a carrier of meaning as the individual words composing it. Above the word in the hierarchy of syntax are phrases, clauses, and sentences. Para number 4. Semantic system. This system of language is concerned with how meanings are organized and structured in a language. If morpheme is the basic meaningful unit in grammar, sememe, then, is the basic unit of meaning in a language. In the word meaningful, justmeme is the sememe. The semantic system operates on the appropriate structuring of lexical meanings in it. Above the sememe in the semantic network is the word or lexical item. The relationships between the words in a language are a part of the semantic structure of the language. Some of the relationships are described as under. Hyponymy is a relationship of inclusion of the different words in a set, under a word that stands for some features of meaning common to the entire set. Thus chair, sofa, and table are the hyponyms of furniture. Incompatibility is the opposite of hyponymy. It is a relationship of exclusions between words which are in some respect similar. For example, red and green are similar in that they both relate to colors. But they are in incompatible relationship because a thing cannot be both red and green at the same time. Synonymy means sameness of meaning and stands for the phenomenon of different words having the same meaning. As a matter of fact, there is no complete synonymy in all cases. Love and adore are synonyms in all sense but not in other context. Polysemy is the opposite of synonymy. This is the phenomenon of the same word having different meanings related to each other in the original sense. For example, the word head is polysemes. Antonymy means opposite meaning of synonymy. There are pair of words which are opposite in some components of meaning. In pairs like dead, alive, one contradicts the other. But pairs like young, old are different. This group shows gradation. Then, there are words which habitually occur with each other, e.g., to run a business, kith and kin, etc. Broadly, antonyms are of two types. Para number 5. Stylistic system. This system of language is concerned with the features of situationally distinctive uses of languages. Linguists have distinguished between various styles such as formal, informal, written, spoken, general, specialized, frozen and consultative. Para number 6. Graphological system. The graphic system of language comprises alphabets and various punctuation marks. Like other systems, the graphological pattern in English constitutes a hierarchy. The smallest unit in this hierarchy is grapheme of letter. The next higher unit is the word. Above the word is clause. Clauses are separated by distinctive punctuation marks, and the written sentence, beginning with a capital letter and ending with one of the ended punctuation marks. The phonological unit counterbook to these in the tone group. The largest structure in the case of graphology is the paragraph. Unlike a tone group or a sentence, paragraph represents a logical organization of ideas. A well-meant paragraph is usually built around a topic sentence, the sentence that indicates the central idea of the paragraph. Para number 7. The discussion given above suggests that language is a complex system of systems. Each subsystem is highly complicated, ordered and patterned. It has a structure which can be analyzed and established by descriptive studies of language.